pick. So
assuming that the Nets are
they're going to be trash.
Absolute dog butt again.
Dog ass?
Yeah, dog ass.
Dog ass.
Just like our podcast.
Shout out, Miss Chop.
Miss Chop, by the way, we've hired a private investigator. And he's going to find out who you are.
So confess.
And we're going to have you on the show. You are the fuel that runs DC Sports Daily.
At DC Sports Daily P1. On Twitter, by the way. Yeah, so...
Oh, I just had another one of those burps that, like,
McDonald's.
I thought it was a burp.
Because it's McDonald's.
Almost turned into puke.
We ate McDonald's.
You gotta, catch it in your throat.
Before, we, actually talk about the trade, I don't understand. This is why I've always said the NBA is rigged. Because I don't understand how two Eastern Conference teams that faced off in the conference finals, conference finals. Eastern Conference Finals.
There you go. You're on a roll.
Why are you trading between the two of you? You said it's a pretty even trade. But making one team worse, making one team better. I just don't understand.
What team did it make worse?
I think it made the Celtics worse. I don't know why the Celtics would agree to doing that.
Because you have an all-around point guard now who can you stop playing with that dude? All that noise comes through on this.
Yeah.
You have an all-around point guard who can actually play defense and is taller than 5'2", and who's an NBA champion. Kyrie is better than Isaiah Thomas. Kyrie over IT.
Yeah.
In the overall scope of the game.
Yeah.
Okay?
He's not going to score in the pivotal points of the games the way IT did. IT was the best overall fourth quarter player.
How can you say he's not going to score in the pivotal points of the game? He's a clutch player.
Yeah.
He hit the shot in that series. Not LeBron in the championship that they won. Who hit the shot?
I know.
Kyrie.
I understand. But when you're overshadowed by LeBron, nobody can know how he's going to turn out by himself. I mean, he's got Gordon Hayward, but...
Yeah, he's not like he's there by himself. Yeah, Al Horford and Gordon Hayward. It's a perfect move, in my opinion, for both teams. Because now Cleveland has a core for the... Can you put your phone on silent?
I thought it was, but when it fell, it died.
You got a new core now of players to move forward with after LeBron says deuces after this season.
Right.
And then you got the Celtics who have their point guard, their franchise point guard now, and they had too many people around him almost. If you're going to take on that salary, that contract, you got to dish off some. Jay Crowder, yeah, he was a great role player, but there's a million Jay Crowders out there. Whoever this pick was, Ant Ovechkin, he's probably... Thanks for licking my legs, bud. I'm talking to Husker, not Corey. But Ante Ovechkin, who cares? And the pick, Danny Ainge has been just ripped to shreds for not trading picks. Yeah. So I'm sure that was almost a middle finger to the fans saying, fine, you want me to trade picks? You're going to be pissed about this one, guys. I think it works out very well for both teams.
Yeah. I don't know. What I'm concerned about is for the Wizards, mainly. I guess if it's an even trade, I think it pretty much evens out because the Cavs have IT and Derrick Rose, which LeBron James runs that team anyway. I told Jack earlier I think it helps Cleveland more because, yes, IT's a scorer, so he's not a point guard. He doesn't demand the ball like Kyrie did.
He does, but I don't understand how you can say he's a scorer and he doesn't demand the ball.
So, he doesn't have to bring the ball up the way Kyrie did. Yes, LeBron James sometimes was a point guard because LeBron James does everything for that team. But I think they'll be able to use, in that system, IT will be able to develop a way of running off screens, off ball, and just really becoming a three-point shooter. I know with the Kings, he didn't really get a chance. When he was the last pick overall in the draft. So I don't know. I think overall, like you said, Cleveland's better off for the long run because LeBron James will leave
Yeah, and you'll still have ITJ.
Right.
Basically,
the Celtics,
the Celtics
on the Cleveland
core.
Cavaliers, plus the first overall pick.
Yeah, which who knows?
Which is a huge thing to have next year because it's a big draft.
It's going to be a lottery pick. We don't know it's going to be number 1.
True.
Husker.
But it hires your chances. Why are you attacking the Charger? But as far as it affecting the Wizards, I think that pretty much seals the deal that the Wizards again will be battling for the 3 or 4 seed and won't go beyond that. Even though we have the team chemistry, we kept Otto Porter. But you can't expect, obviously, to beat the Cavs. Although I think we were the only team that could potentially beat the Cavs. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Honestly, I think it was Mac. I can't remember where I saw it on Twitter now. I don't know. But I saw a tweet that said, that the real winner of this trade was the Wizards because while both the Celtics and the Cavaliers have to, struggle through chemistry issues that might not work out, like that the Wizards' core remains strong and they can just pick up right where they left off. Well, yeah, but by the time the playoffs roll around, it's not like the chemistry issues could be so bad that the Cavs and the Celtics miss the playoffs.
Right, because that's the same thing Miami went through for a while, and they still were the best team in basketball. All those teams, all the superstars. I think the Warriors started off a couple bad games, but you saw where they came. Yeah, I don't agree. That's the only thing I don't agree with, because obviously the chemistry is going to be poor for 2 games, and then they'll be fine once they see that they can win, once they see that they got the star power around them. I am really interested to see how Gordon Hayward and Kyrie work because obviously Gordon Hayward was the go-to with Utah because they had nobody. I mean, they have a decent team in Utah, but they just didn't have a superstar. And Gordon Hayward a couple years ago saying he's the best player in basketball, better than LeBron. He'd beat him 1-on-1.
You have his hair.
Yes, I have his hair.
Did you go in and ask for the Gordon Hayward?
No. I went in for the Bryce Harper originally.
Yours doesn't quaff like his.
Well, Bryce now has his Jason Worth trying hair. Trying hair.
Imitation?
Yeah. Look-alike.
Yes.
With the puffy beard, too.
Yeah.
So
he wants to be Jason Worth.
Yeah, he does. I don't know. A World Series champion is what he wants to be.
Yes.
And that's what Jason Worth is. So.
Oh, a Chicago Cub.
Great.
Things Bryce Harper wants to be. Cub. Philly. Yankee, a World Series champion, a nerd, hashtag nerdy Bryce. Nice glasses.
I was thinking he was looking more like Clark Kent.
Nice glasses, nerd. I was going to say Clark Kent, but I was like, no. That's probably exactly what he wants. So people will be like, Superman. Oh, he's got the glasses on, he's Superman. And then he's going to take them off when he comes back, and he's going to be Superman. No.
The LeBron James.
You're a nerd.
Yeah.
And you don't even need glasses. Does he?
I don't know. They're probably just for show. They're probably
does he
like
wear
Russell
contacts?
Westbrook. I don't know what he does. I know he just wears standard sunglasses, so I'm sure he doesn't need them.
Oh, but then there was one shot of him holding a bat in the dugout during last night's game.
Were you ready for him to come back?
Oh.
Yeah?
He wasn't the only... Never mind. Yes. Yeah.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
So I will leave it at that.
Absolutely. I'm ready for him to be back. He should be back next week.
I know, I saw that.
No, I made that up.
Yeah, but I saw that they had originally thought he'd be 10 days, 2 weeks. This morning I saw that, and I was like, what?
Refer to episode 7 for my opinion.
Yeah, that opinion of mine is gone too. But not his. His opinion still stands. But mine is, the Nats have still continued to roll, so obviously I'm irrelevant in this whole...
Ooh, let's talk about... we must have gotten some quick pub last night because we posted our episode and then I walked upstairs and guess what was on TV being talked about by the media?
Oh yeah, the Astros Nats.
Yeah, so that's the power of this.
Series.
That's the power of this podcast.
Michael Wilbon
saw it.
DC native listening to our podcast.
Shout out Michael Wilbon. Shout out Miss Chop.
Shout out Cristiano Ronaldo. Shout out Shout out to Shout Out and follow us at DC Sports Daily P1 on Twitter.
Please.
But I'm calling for my favorite segment of the day.
Tobacco, rappo, tobacco, rappo. Tobacco, rappo, tobacco, rappo. Shout out to Chris Jansen.
Alrighty then. Shout out Chris Jansen. So, we are ready for the best time of the day. Do you have a topic for this?
Do not.
Donuts? You want to talk about donuts?
Well, we could touch that. Scherzer said he's missing his start on Friday, first off.
How is that any different than anything that we would talk about normally?
Not, but it just happened, so I wanted to say that. What is a topic we could talk about during our tobacco rappo? What's relevant in your life these days, Jack?
What's relevant in my life these days? What is the sun? But I think we've touched on the eclipse.
Jesus? The Son?
No, the sun, S-U-N.
Okay.
Not the son as in the Son of Man. I never understood that. Why'd they call him the Son of Man when he's the Son of God? Are you saying that man is God? In which case, am I God? I feel like God sometimes when we're playing NHL.
That's the only time.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you want a topic? You want a good topic? Let's rank top 5 childhood TV shows that we watched. This can range from like ages, very young to like 15, or whenever you stopped watching childhood TV shows. I think everybody has that range out there.
My number 5 to start it off.
Okay, we got to go snake draft. So this is contentious.
Arthur was my number 5.
Oh,
Arthur was my jam.
Arthur was great.
For a long time.
That's how I learned to spell aardvark. A-A-R-D-V-A-R-K. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Great. It's a great pick. It's a great pick. My number 5, man, I'm going to have to go with Drake and Josh.
God, I hated that show, and I hate them. And they're now broken up.
They were never a gay couple.
Yeah, but they're like, how they had that big thing on social media, how Drake or Josh, one of the two, wasn't invited to the other wedding, and they had a breakup recently.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't follow them into adulthood. They were just my childhood friends.
Well, that's what happened.
Okay, I still watch reruns of that show sometimes. That's a great show. That's one of those, if it's on, I'll watch it. That's number 5 for me, though.
Number 4 for me is Rocket Power. That was
damn.
That was a damn good show. Am I stealing your shows?
No, you didn't steal any of mine yet, but that was a good one.
Yeah.
That's one of those that I actually kind of forgot about. Woogity, 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 woogity. Yeah, that was great. Okay, my number 4, Fairly Odd Parents.
Mm-hmm. I remember watching many of those shows here.
Oh, yeah. I loved it. I don't think you liked it.
Mm. It was alright. It had some good episodes.
We had different senses of humor growing up.
I didn't watch as many cartoons as you did.
No, you didn't. You watched Sports Center.
I watched cartoons before I moved to Centerville. And then by the time I was like 6, it was like, I need baseball, basketball, football. My number 3, Franklin. Franklin the Turtle. This was my jam.
Big fan of Franklin the Turtle.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't tell.
I'm digging deep.
Yeah, you're digging deep.
These were my favorite shows, though. I didn't like any of the other cartoons.
So, but my question is, was your number 1 actually Arthur? Did you say your number 1 first? Because that's the first one that came into mind.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what your number 1 is?
Yeah.
So do I. What am I on? Number 3? Number 3. Might sound lame. Probably sounds lame. maybe sounds